So welcome everybody to Marketing Matters. This is our weekly webinar series where we take 30 minutes out of our week and we talk about what matters, which is marketing your real estate business. We bring in our business development managers at Landmark Title as well as external marketing experts. So congratulations, you've made it to the last Marketing Matters of the year of 2020. We hope that you've gotten some great value out of these. We intend to continue on with 2021, bringing you more marketing, more content, because we know too that everybody markets their business in a different way. Not all marketing tactics work for all real estate agents. That's the beautiful thing about being in real estate, is that we're all different and different things work for different people. But it all starts out with a positive mindset. How you think about your business is how you feel about your business, is how you're going to project to others about your business. So today we have on Mary Van Elstein, she is the power of positivity person. Was that like a triple P? So
yeah, I think.
Yeah. She just has such an amazing outlook, and it honestly is contagious. So the people that she works with, her positivity feeds them, feeds their business, and are some of the biggest and heaviest hitters in our real estate industry. One of the people that she works with, I swear, he's like a celebrity to me. When I had the chance to meet him, I was like, oh. But he puts a lot of these techniques that we're going to talk about today into his business. So, Mary, so excited to hear from you. What are we talking about?
Today, thank you so much, Sarah. That was really sweet of you. Today, we're kind of going to do a little bit something different. We're going to talk about the foundation of everything in your life, which is your mindset, right? And so mastering your mindset, you have the opportunity to also master your business, because next slide. Because really, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you are right. That's one of my favorite quotes by Henry Ford. And it basically boils down to what you think about your life, what you think about your business, and what you think about yourself determines your level of success in all areas. I think that's actually on the next slide. So the beliefs that you carry, the beliefs about what you feel about yourself, they will actually go in and determine all of your behaviors, that how you show up in the world, how you operate, and that in turn creates the results that you're going to see. So as you can tell by mastering your mindset, that's one of the key ingredients in creating success in your life, not only your business, but your personal life as well. I had something that I wanted to pull up. Anyway, so I'll find it in a minute. But so a lot of the times the thoughts that we have were embedded into our minds at a really young age. So I'm sure that you can all pretty much agree that you've heard these sayings, right? Money doesn't grow on trees. Rich people are no good. They've done something wrong to get rich, right? I'm just not lucky. I remember years ago, my favorite mantra was that I'm clumsy, right? And I realized once I learned this concept of how you think is what's going to show up in your life, is how you react or how you act in your life, I realized that I would affirm all the time that I am clumsy. Therefore, I was the one always running into the door frame, stubbing my toe, falling off of a curb, whatever. And here's my favorite one that I've been hearing a little bit on and off: 2020 sucks, right? And it sucks, and business is bad because ... whatever that belief is. I've heard several different reasons why business is bad because 2020, because XYZ. And unfortunately, from those people that I've heard that from, their business is bad, right? What they think. And on the other hand, a lot of people's businesses are booming right now.
So yeah, I think 2020 has been a great year. It's been different.
It's been different. And it all depends on what you're thinking about it. Are you thinking that, the opportunities aren't there, or are you thinking, wow, look at all the new skills that I'm getting to learn, right?
Exactly. That's me in a nutshell right there, Mary.
What's that?
That's
Yeah.
me in a nutshell. I'm like,
So,
I have to stay home. I'll learn things.
exactly. Well, this is something new I'm learning, Zoom, right? I was
Yeah.
into learning Zoom before this year. It was always on my, I'll do it, I'll get around to that. And now that I've learned to utilize it and embrace it, it has made me so much more effective in my business.
Yeah,
So,
it was kind of a blessing in disguise.
exactly. And that's really how you choose. I mean, at first, I think I looked at it as, oh my God, I'm going to have to do Zoom. Great. I don't want to do this, And then once I turned it into, oh my gosh, this could be such an effective tool for my business. That's exactly what happened, right? Embrace. So I wanted to talk a little bit about what are your beliefs around your business? What are your beliefs around yourself? I had saved a little worksheet. What do you believe about yourself? What do you believe about your business? What do you believe about your abilities? So are you the type that is thinking, oh, the sky is falling? 2020, it's the year everything falls apart? Or are you the type that's thinking, wow, what an opportunity there is out there to go sharpen your tools, to go, learn how to do business more effectively? Because successful people do shift. Top producing people shift. And I have seen this in every top producing person that I have ever met. I'm sure we've all seen them. It's like no matter what the economy does, no matter what the market does, they are able to make it work for them, right? And that's all because of their beliefs and their mindsets. They have the mindset of, okay, things are shifting, I get to shift, right? So another example of that is all of the success that was created in the short sale days of 2008 to 2012, plus or minus, right? Those are there were a lot of people that actually got out of the real estate business during that time because they saw it as similar to a lot of what people are seeing it now, is that the opportunity is gone and that it's hard and that they're up against the wall. So it really all boils down to, how are you seeing this time, right? So what I wanted to share on that note was that the good news is that with the awareness and conscious effort, you can actually start to shift your beliefs. And that really boils down to just paying attention to what you're thinking. And I'm going to give you a couple different tools on how to do that, and a couple different tools on how to install some new beliefs. So we're going to talk a little bit about weeding your garden and feeding your garden. So your garden is your mind. Your mind is where you're either going to plant the seeds of corn, or you're going to plant the seeds of, I don't know, what's another one? Carrots, weeds, whatever. Yeah. So
Mustard greens.
yeah, mustard greens, collard greens, whatever it is that you don't like, but collard greens are good. So
Collard
first,
greens are delicious.
identify those thoughts. We're going to go into weeding the garden, and I think this is where the worksheet kind of gives a few spots for you to take a look at some of the beliefs that you may be carrying that you do not know. So here's where you get to write down some of those beliefs. And first thing is identifying them. And if you don't really know, what I did when I first made an intention to start identifying my beliefs was I just put the question out there. What are the beliefs that I carry every day? And just that awareness. One of the other things that I also did that was really helpful is I set an alarm in my phone to go off every few hours that says, what are you thinking, right?
Ooh.
And really clear awareness to me of the thought. Sometimes my alarm would go off and I would be thinking about how I never have enough time. I'm always rushed, and that would bring an awareness to that thought, therefore giving me the ability to change it up, right? So have list 3, just start with 3 of the limiting beliefs. Oh, I think that this might be backwards. Or maybe I didn't, maybe we skipped ahead a little bit too far, but 3 of the
I think
limiting
you're good.
agree with you. So like the money doesn't grow on trees. 2020 sucks because I'm not smart enough. I'm not educated enough. I'm too new to the business. I don't have enough energy. Like those are just, I never have enough time. That was a big one for me. And just write those down. And when you identify those, we can now move into the practice of feeding your garden. So this is that second part of the worksheet where you start to plant. You have to consciously plant in the new seeds that you choose that you want to start for your new mindset. So go ahead and list 3. So for instance, when I said I had no time, I never have any time, my opposing belief that I chose to plant into my mind was that there is plenty of time. There is an abundance of time. I am always on time, right? And so when that alarm would go off on my phone and I'm noticing how I'm saying I have no time, I would make that conscious effort to change it. I have plenty of time. And you know, at first it feels a little awkward because you're going, I'm running late. What do you mean I have plenty of time? However, when you keep practicing, it becomes more of a belief because a belief is just something that you think over and over and over again, right? And then it gets ingrained and it gets planted. So money and success come easily to me. That's a great one to put in. 2020 and 21 are going to be filled with opportunity. That's one that we really want to embody. I deserve the best and accept the best because I am amazing. One of the things that really helps us is to eliminate the negative self-talk. I know that when I started making my list of beliefs I did not want anymore, a lot of it was really negative self-talk about myself. And so throw one in there that is a self-esteem booster for you, something that makes you feel good about you. And so the next thing you're going to do is we will read your new list daily. So we're going to basically do some affirmation reading daily, reading those beliefs, because like I said, it's just something that you repeat over and over and over again until it becomes a new belief, right? The other thing I wanted to kind of touch on was that be patient because it takes time to rewire those old beliefs. Those old beliefs are something that have been running in the background for many, many years, a lot of the times since childhood. And those things take a little bit of time and conscious focus energy to shift and to plant the new seeds. Pull out those weeds, plant the new seeds. Gardening isn't always easy, but it's so worth it.
Right. And these things, I mean, when we're talking about it, Mary, it sounds so simple. Like, oh, of course I can tell myself that I'm successful. And of course I can tell, myself I have plenty of money. But how many of you, as soon as you say that, it comes out of your mouth, you immediately in your brain go, do I really believe that? Mm-hmm. And that's where it starts. It really does. It starts with an idea. And then the more you do, affirm that idea and you stop going, do I really believe that? And you say, yes, I do really believe that. The mind and the body follows the mind, and so it sounds so simple to just say that every day. But in reality, like if you say it right now, does it feel really simple? And do you really believe it?
Yeah, exactly. And here's another tip too, as far as like, if you're really struggling with money and then you're looking in the mirror in the morning and saying, I'm rich, you can actually affirm, solidify, I'm poor more if it's that much of a resistance to that thought, I'm rich. So how about I am on my way to becoming financially wealthy, because it's just something to kind of ease it where your mind doesn't go stop like that hard. And so if you find yourself really fighting against the new affirmation, then it's not going to do you much good, and you need to ease your way into a stronger affirmation. So that would be a great tip, is a little more gentle. If you're looking in the mirror, I remember when I was about 50 pounds heavier, and I wanted to, lose some weight. I didn't look in the mirror and say, I am skinny, fit, and healthy right away, because the minute I said that, my mind went, no, you are not. And that really, like, it really ingrained the opposite in me. So what I started to do was ease my way in there, saying, I am on my way to having a healthy body, right? Something simple like that. So pay attention to the way that you feel when you say your new affirmations. It can feel a little uncomfortable, but too uncomfortable can actually do some damage.
Yeah, something even like, you know, in the moment, like today is the day that I take the next step towards financial freedom.
Yeah, that's perfect. I love that.
No, we use the word financial freedom a lot in real estate. So.
Awesome. So the other way to make a huge shift in your mindset, it's all about your habits. Your habits and your routines create your results in a nutshell. So, yeah, like that quote says, either you're running the day or the day is running you. So creating some really strong habits is a great way to easily shift your mindset without that forcing it. You know what I mean? It's just physiologically going to impact your psychology. So here are some success killers, things that will allow you to be run by your day and allow you to create basically the same results that you're getting, right? So you want to avoid some things like waking up at the last minute, right? That's a very stressful way to start off your day. Watching the news first thing in the morning. I mean, I get we need to stay on top of things. However, taking that first few minutes of the morning, and let's be honest, a lot of the news is fear-based, and that's just going to instill, that's going to run your entire day. Checking your emails, texts, your social media. I cannot tell you that the level of anxiety I had in my life when I used to roll over, grab my phone, look at my emails, texts, any missed calls from last night, and social media, right? First thing in the morning, you're already building up that stress hormone in your body. And so you really need to start putting you first, because it may be uncomfortable in the beginning, but the world can wait, and it's not going to stop if you don't answer your phone right when you roll out of bed. So if you don't have time, which I hear a lot of people saying, set your alarm for a little bit earlier so that you can create a morning routine that is strong, that is powerful, that's going to keep you going, get you going the right way before you attack. And then once you're in that right mindset, doing things like watching the news, checking your social media, your emails and your texts is not going to feel as stressful first.
Yeah, Mary, I love scouring social media first thing in the morning for quotes.
Well, there you go.
I love putting quotes in my stories, and so that's what I'm filtering out, like everything else that's negative. Like I'm so past actually reading any of that. So I'm just like scrolling through. I'm like, oh, this is an uplifting quote. Oh, yeah. I'm going to share that with people because I know that you're going to be on social media first thing in the morning. So yeah. I would rather you see something positive. And actually that does set me in like a good mindset for the day as I'm, reading these quotes and kind of affirming them and hoping that I'm putting them out there first thing in the morning for other people to share and maybe inspire them.
Yeah. And if you've got the ability to do that without getting sucked in the rabbit hole, which most of us don't have that ability, Sarah, I know that I will go on there specifically for something. And 15 minutes later, I'm like, what did I get on here for? So
yeah. That's true. Yeah, my 15 minutes does often turn into 30.
Yeah. And I also believe that if you get up and you completely put you first and get yourself in that like perfect mindset, that can even be more powerful.
Yeah. Yeah, right. I love that. If you don't have time, wake up earlier. Mary, actually, she gets up at like 5 a.m.
Well, like 4:30 most of the time. I lengthen my meditation hour in the morning. So.
But you put yourself first. Long before your kids get up, long before the chaos of the day sets in, and it's worth it.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to talk about 5 things you can do to start your day off right. This would be the powerful way to start your day off right. first would be to read your new beliefs, your affirmations from your worksheet that you've written down. Another thing would be, and I've increased from about 10 minutes to about an hour of just meditation, prayer. Combined with that hour, I'd do some journaling. Gratitude lists will change your life. Just starting your day with writing out a couple things that you're grateful for. Write out your top priorities for the day. What are the top priorities that I need to get done? Without looking at the text, without all the filler stuff taking top priority, right? Physical activity is a great way to boost your levels and make you just feel good, right? You have a lot of energy, you get the oxygen going, you've got clarity. Another powerful exercise is to read. Educate yourself. Watch an educational YouTube video or a motivational YouTube video. Listen to 10 minutes of your audiobook. Those are some great ways to start your day off right. And these would be things that you do before you even are like exist in the world out there, right? So I think on the worksheet, we had creating new habits and routines. So go ahead and write down 3 to 5 new habits, simple. And here, I will tell you that you don't need to have a 2-hour morning routine. It can be 10 minutes. Just make a list of three things you're grateful for. Read 2 pages of a personal growth book, say a little prayer, maybe meditate for 5 minutes, and do your quick reading of your new beliefs, your affirmations, whatever it is. You don't have to pick 5. I'm just thinking if you pick 5, that is a really good way to start it out. These are like the top 5. So maybe pick 3 to 5 things that you can start doing in the morning and start small. Just like everything, we want to start small. Oh, so here we go. The next thing you are going to do is now commit to these things daily, and you will see a shift. I'll tell you a little personal story right now. I have an older son who's 24, and he got mixed up when he was in his teenage years with trouble, and he ended up in detention center, right? And I went to visit him, and he was so just depressed. I mean, the world was crashing down around him, and all I heard was complaint after complaint. And so I asked him to do one thing for me in the week that I wasn't going to see him. And I asked him if he would just promise and commit to me that he would write 3 things that he's grateful for every single day that he woke up, no matter how hard it was. And the next week when I went and saw him, I saw a completely different person. He was happy about everything. He was grateful for, the guards, the lights, the bed. I mean, it was amazing to see the shift. So even if you pick one of these new habits, gratitude list, I think, would be my top. That would be my top. But something so small that can start creating a new routine, and doing that for, I think it's 21 days creates a habit, right?
Yep.
You will see a difference. And I think this might be the next slide, but let's see what's on there. Okay, so the other part I was going to add to that is find an accountability partner. Share with them what your new affirmations are going to be, and share with them what you're going to commit to doing daily before you start your day to create some new strong habits and routines, and hold each other accountable. I am a big fan of accountability groups and accountability buddies, and it will just help you to ensure that you're sticking to this. I know we're on to the end of the year, we're coming into a new year. Now is a great time to pick some simple things. And like I said, keep it simple just so that you're not overwhelming yourself, and you're not, when I used to start doing this work, I would put, an entire page of changes I was going to make all in a day, right? And I never succeeded with that. It wasn't until I started doing a couple things and then adding on to that. So some ideas to further your mindset on success. I wanted to add a couple different resources for you. Join an accountability mastermind group. There are tons of great groups out there. Join a book club. I just finished we had created a Think and Grow Rich. So we read Think and Grow Rich, and we did the workbook alongside it. And it was amazing to see just the tiny shifts in mindset that are going to impact people's lives that came from that. Great way to surround yourself with like-minded people while you learn about how to be more successful. Get into training programs. There's a lot of different programs. A lot of the different trainers out there, Brian Buffini, they're all about mindset, right? First, and then growing your business. So those are just some things to ideas to further you and help keep you accountable.
Yes, and the business development managers at Landmark Title, we host a lot of these. Like Mary said, she just finished up a book club with Think and Grow Rich. So, you know, if you just even want just an accountability, you know, person to be checking in with you, you know, did you read your gratitude list? We love doing these things. Honestly, guys, being accountability buddies is the best part of our job. Like, we really, really enjoy it. So if you need somebody, reach out to any of our business development managers, whether you're working with them or you would like to work with them. We do so much more than just making you flyers. We really do become a business partner. Like, we are not only invested in the success of your business, but we're invested in the success of you as a person, as a human being. Like, it takes a special type of person to be in the position that we're in. And we love it. Like, we honestly, this is not a job for us. This is a passion. So helping you create those mindsets, helping you to be accountable. If you are interested and if we're not running one of these things and you would like us to, let us know. We love ideas. We love to brainstorm with you. I've had agents come to me and say, hey, can you do another one of your mastermind series? I was like, no, I wasn't planning on it, but for you, I got you. So any of these things that you see that we talk about, and if you don't see that we're doing it, just ask us. Odds are good. We're probably just waiting to see what the interest is because we want to do these things with you.
Exactly. Right now, I'm actually gathering a list of people to start my new year goal setting accountability group that we do. So that's really interesting.
There you go.
You want to dive deeper into mindset, habits, and routines. Here are some really great books, and I've actually done a lot of things around the concepts in these books in the mastermind groups that I run. So The Miracle Morning is a great book by Hal Elrod. 5 a.m. Club, Robin Sharma. Oh my gosh, that one is so good. And those two books are really about what we had talked about just a couple slides ago about creating that new powerful morning routine to create success in your life. The Hour of Power is another good one. Tony Robbins, I think you can find that on YouTube. He goes through the same thing, pick something from all the different 5 areas, and he goes into why that actually changes your psychology. The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy is an amazing book about small efforts compounding into big results. It will change the way you think about things. And of course, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, which is the old classic. I just finished it up for, I think, the 3rd time. And every time I read it, I hear something different. So those are some great books if you're looking to get into mindset mastery. If you have want any other suggestions, maybe you've read some of these. I am a wealth of knowledge as far as where to find more of this stuff. So feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to share. And I wish you all, is that the last slide, Sarah?
I think so.
Okay, I wish everyone the best in creating their new habits, new routines, and success for 2021.
Yes, thank you all so much for joining us today. This is, like I mentioned at the beginning, this is our last mastermind of 2020, but we do have an amazing stockpile of masterminds and content. We've been doing this now, I think, for 4 months, maybe going on 5. I don't know. It's been a long time now. So, and we've been doing it every week. So if there's something that you want to know more about marketing your real estate business, reach out to your business development managers. Odds are good that we may have covered it or we'll be covering it on a future webinar. So I want to thank you all so much for participating. I like going through the list and seeing a lot of regulars. I hope that you guys are getting value out of what we're offering. So if you want to meet up with us anytime during the holidays, if you want to do a Zoom with us, you want to go over some things so that you really can start 2021 with a bang, just let us know. We're happy to help you. We will be returning, I think it is January 6th, with Marketing Matters, and we're going to be doing a panel. So it'll be a little bit different. I'll have 3 people on with me. I haven't decided yet if I want it to be marketing industry experts, or I was even thinking it might be fun to bring some top producers, some top producing agents on and pick their brains about what they're doing for marketing. Because who doesn't love a top producer panel? I know I do. Like, I'm always excited to hear what these people are really doing and how it's impacting their business. So we will have a panel of some sort on January 6th. And we hope that y'all will come and join us again, and that you have Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And as always, thank you to our business development management team here at Landmark Title. Thank you to Beth, Becky, Melinda, of course, Mary, Zach, Patty, and Michael. You guys are the dream team. It is a pleasure working with you. It is a pleasure doing these webinars with y'all every week. I learn so much. And it's just incredible to continue to bring amazing value to all of our real estate agents. So if you're looking to close a deal over the holidays, we would love to be a part of that. Our offices are still going to be open. We're still cranking out the deals. So if you have the ability to put Landmark Title on any of your contracts, we would be so ever grateful to you, and we would love the ability to work with you. We have 6 offices across the valley, and we're going to be opening up a 7th in Goodyear. So we have a Landmark office wherever you are. We are there to help you. So please think of us, and thank you everybody for coming today.
Thanks, everyone. Happy holidays.
Thank you, Mary. You're the best. And if you did not get a copy of our worksheet and you would like to put your email in the chat window, go ahead, do that now, and we will email it over to you.